Ever struggled with tying a tie? You're not alone. Tying a tie can become a daunting task, especially when you're in a hurry or preparing for an important event. But don't worry, mastering this skill is easier than you think. Begin by draping the tie around your neck. The wider end should extend about 12 inches below the narrow end. Cross the wide end over the narrow end, bringing it underneath and then over again, forming an X. This is the starting point for most tie knots. Next, take the wide end of the tie and pass it through the loop you just created. Pull it all the way through and then bring it back down. Now, you should have a basic knot. Now comes the trickier part. You need to wrap the wide end around the narrow end. Start by bringing it around the front, then behind and over again. Once you've done that, you'll notice a loop just above the knot. This is where the wide end of the tie will go. Thread it through this loop and pull it all the way through. To finish, slide the knot up towards your neck and adjust as necessary. The tip of the wide end should just reach the top of your belt buckle, and the narrow end should be completely hidden. And there you go. A beautifully tied tie that's sure to impress. Tying a tie might seem complex at first, but once you get the hang of it, it becomes second nature. The key steps to remember are: start with the wide end longer than the narrow end, cross the wide end over and then underneath, pass it through the loop, wrap it around, and then thread it through the final loop. Adjust as necessary for a perfect fit. Remember, practice makes perfect. The more you tie your tie, the easier it will become. So don't be discouraged if you don't get it right the first time. Keep trying, and soon you'll be tying your tie like a professional. So go ahead, grab your favorite tie, and give it a try. With a little patience and practice, you'll be tying a perfect knot in no time. Remember, a well-tied tie is not just a fashion statement, it's a mark of professionalism and elegance. So take the time to master this skill, it's well worth the effort. Let's quickly recap. Drape, cross, loop, wrap, thread, and adjust. 6 simple steps to a perfectly tied tie. So take a deep breath, stand in front of the mirror and tie that tie. You've got this. And remember, style is a way to say who you are without having to speak.